A newly launched think tank is advocating for reforming competition law in Canada. It points to the widespread Rogers network outage last month as a demonstration for the need for competition in the telecom sector. Other sectors that are dominated by a handful of companies include the airline industry, banking industry, and the supermarket industry. The Canadian Anti-Monopoly Project, or C.A.M.P, says it's dedicated to helping individuals and groups to navigate and reform Canadian competition law. Now, they do this by producing research and policy proposals, which they say will help to make the economy more fair, free, and democratic. Well, joining us now to tell us more about this competition law is Shaban, co-founder of C.A.M.P and a co-founder and senior economist at Vivek Research. Robin, welcome to Forum Daily.
Thanks for having me.
So let's start with what the current state of competition law in Canada is and how it's helping to monopolize industries in the country.
Well, Canada's competition law is really out of step with competition laws elsewhere in the world, particularly the US and EU. And this is leading to some problems when it comes to corporate power and monopolization. We just lack the tools needed in order to ensure a competitive and fair economy and marketplaces.
And we know your organization is aiming to assist organizations and individuals pushing for reforming competition law in Canada. So what sorts of changes need to be made according to your research?
Well, there's two main areas that we think require some attention. The first is merger control law. Under competition law, the government, in particular the Competition Bureau, has the power to block mergers that undermine competition. But there's some severe loopholes in this area of law. The other main area that we need reform is what we call the abuse of dominance provisions. It's sections of the law that prohibit businesses that are already dominant in their markets from abusing that dominant position to further undermine competition.
And what have you been hearing from your clients, the real people and organizations being affected by competition law?
Well, try this on for real people. I mean, competition law is impacting all of us right now. And the Rogers Shaw merger is the great example of that. We're seeing this case litigated at the Competition Tribunal today. And there's a real question about whether this deal is going to be allowed to go through or not. And the implications of that are going to be pretty big for everyone in Canada, whether you're a Rogers or Shaw client or not.
Now, talking about implications, can you tell us a little bit more about what's at risk here in terms of economic and social costs if changes aren't made in Canadian competition law?
Well, I think of it this way. Fundamentally, competition law is about creating a fair and accessible economy for everyone. So, if we don't make changes to improve our competition laws, we are allowing our economy to become more and more fragmented and losing out on opportunities for us to get fair prices for the goods that we purchase, fair wages for the time that we spend at work. It has implications for so many facets of our everyday lives, and it fundamentally comes down to economic fairness and economic opportunity.
All right, Robin, a little over a minute left here, but in many ways, competition also fuels innovation. So, in what ways do monopolies stifle innovation in Canada and worldwide?
Well, when we have a lack of competition, we lose that incentive for businesses to innovate and create innovative solutions. And when markets are dominated by monopolies, we also lose out on the opportunities for entrepreneurs to enter these markets and present new and innovative products. So we need a competitive, fair, accessible economy for everyone so that innovators can innovate and we can all benefit from those innovations.
All right, Robin, so much to talk about, but so little time. A quick 30 seconds left here, but where can our viewers go to learn a little bit more about C.A.M.P and the work your organization does?
Sure. So you can find us on our website, antimonopoly.ca, and we're also active on social media, both on LinkedIn and Twitter. So reach out if you have questions or would like to get engaged and participate. Don't hesitate to drop us a line.
All right, Robin Shaban, thank you again for joining us today on Forum Daily.
You're welcome.